Hi, I'm Jocelyn Quatchy, and today's tutorial is on a late elementary, early intermediate level piece called Raindrops on the Window. It's a staccato study and it comes from a collection called Myriad Moments, which are 5 picturesque cameos which all explore tonal expression. Raindrops on the Window and the Myriad Moments collection are available from Wirripang at www.australiancomposers.com.au. So Raindrops on the Window is around about first grade level in the AMEB and ANZCA systems and around second grade level in the ABRSM system. But it's by no means an easy study at that level. The raindrops need to be light and bright, and this means very precise placement of fingertips on the keys so as not to allow a muddy or smudgy sound. The pedal adds a resonance to the raindrops, but this can be left out for students who find it too difficult to coordinate the staccato with the pedal, which I find is much less intuitive than legato with pedal. I'll play it through and then just take a look at some of the teaching points. So that's Raindrops on the Window. It would be wise to initially take the left-hand legato so that the student can get used to the fingering. Otherwise, there's a tendency with staccato to use any finger that happens to be handy. It will also help placement of the quaver groups at the end of the first two lines. For instance, thumbs under, and the second finger is in the right place to come back up and over to return to the second line. And at the end of that line, second finger's in the right place again to go over to the third line. Also with the right hand, it will be beneficial to play some of it, at least legato. The first 2 bars, obviously with the staccato octaves, are not appropriate to be playing legato. There's nothing worse with children with small hands and seeing these tiny little hands trying to stretch over large expanses of keys. So I think it's important to initially teach those staccato octave jumps with a closed hand, and they can use their 5th finger, keeping the hand closed, use the 5th finger and then come down to the thumb. So, and if they place their fingers on the keys before they play the note, they can place it properly. The next 2 bars, the 3rd and 4th bar, can be taken legato. And that will help with the fingering here at the end. The same with the last 2 bars of the second line. Thumb's got to come onto the D to allow the hand to move to the A. The only other thing probably to worry about, because most of the material is pretty similar then to the end, those are the 2 main issues, the fingering and the placement of the staccato. Also the balance between the hands. The raindrops initially are in the right hand, and students, although they need to play these notes very cleanly and brightly, that's not so difficult with the right hand as it is when they switch to the left hand, which happens at the 3rd line. It's assisted by these quaver run-up. That will lead into it, which will help to create a sense of importance of that left hand coming in. the right hand is not going to be quite as important. And then it comes back to the right hand with the raindrops after that. So it's not an overly complex piece, but certainly with some tricky challenges to create an effective representation of raindrops on the window. So this piece is available from Wirripang at australiancomposers.com.au, and it's available both in digital or hard copy.